A single click, 11.4 million shillings gone. This is Kenya News Update today. In a digital heist that lasted just minutes, a suspected cyber fraudster allegedly orchestrated a scheme so brazen it targeted the very institutions meant to empower the vulnerable. Coming up, you'll discover how 38 transactions in one day bled a microfinance institution dry, and what this case reveals about the new frontier of crime in Kenya. Meet the unnamed suspect. Middle-aged man, now at the center of a landmark cybercrime case. On July 16, 2025, his digital fingerprints, according to the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, were all over a shocking breach. For the microfinance institution, that day began like any other, dedicated to serving small businesses and entrepreneurs. But here's the twist. By the time the sun set, a sophisticated attack had already been executed, siphoning funds through the institution's own systems. The stakes, the financial security of countless Kenyans who rely on these trusted community pillars. And then, something shocking happened. The DCI, acting on a formal complaint, traced the digital trail. They allege the suspect didn't just steal. He allegedly gained unauthorized access to a computer system, committed computer fraud, and then attempted to launder the massive sum of 11.4 million shillings. That's money meant for Mama Mboga's expansion, for a young entrepreneur's first boda, for a farmer's new seeds. Here's the part that will blow your mind. The scale was methodical. 38 separate fraudulent transactions, all on one day, suggesting not a random hack but a calculated, inside-knowledge-style assault on financial infrastructure. The suspect faced the court yesterday, February 11, 2026, pleading not guilty to a staggering 20 counts. But here's what nobody's talking about. The court granted him bail. He walked out, released on a bond of 1.5 million shillings or an alternative cash bail of 500,000. This decision immediately sparks controversy. On one hand, the principle of innocent until proven guilty. On the other, the alleged laundering of millions from a vital community lender. The implications are massive. This isn't just a theft, it's a signal flare. As Kenya's economy digitizes at breakneck speed, our financial guardians are in a constant arms race against shadowy cyber armies. This case, happening under the watch of the current Trump administration's global focus on law and order, puts Kenyan cyber policing directly in the international spotlight. Some say this swift arraignment shows the DCI's growing capability. Others whisper that if a suspect in an 11 million shilling heist can get bail, what deterrent exists for the next digital robber? The tension is clear, secure progress versus vulnerable innovation. But one unanswered question haunts this story. With the suspect denying all charges, who really orchestrated the July 16th heist? Was it a lone wolf or part of a sophisticated syndicate targeting microfinance nationwide? The truth is still in the code. Do you think the bail terms in this major cyber fraud case are justified or too lenient? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more on the digital threats reshaping our nation.